Hey guys, welcome back to another video. So these are two Seneca College apps that I would recommend downloading. So the first one is Seneca Safe and the second one is Seneca Mobile. Seneca Safe is basically an app that helps you feel safe on campus. So they offer a lot of services and resources and stuff that you can look at or use if you are not feeling safe on campus, and they also provide a lot of services, and it's just a really good app to have just in case. And then the second app is Seneca Mobile, and this app basically is another good app, and it just shows you all the services and resources that Seneca College offers. Once you open the Seneca Safe app, you will get to this page where it just asks you which campus you use. So I just clicked the Newnham campus, and then it brings you to this main page, which it shows the COVID-19 self-assessment and information, emergency contacts, mobile blue light, report a tip, emergency response plan, safety toolbox, support and resources, security map, friend walk, campus alert settings, and preferences. So I'm going to start off and show you the emergency contacts. So once you press emergency contacts, you get to this page, and it just shows you who to call when you're in an emergency and who to call when you're in a non-emergency. Next, let's go to the mobile blue light. So once you open it, you'll see the trigger mobile blue light, and basically what this is it's a button to send your location to the campus security, and they'll receive your location to anywhere where you are on campus, and they will also talk to you on the phone at the same time, like while they're coming to get you if you feel unsafe. Okay, next let's go to report a tip, and basically what this is if you see anything like bad or like fights breaking out or like anything that you'll need help with, if you go to report a tip, you'll easily be able to contact the security, leave a phone tip, or chat with campus security. Next, let's go to emergency plans, and this is a really good page because it shows you different buttons of like bomb threats, civil disturbances, earthquakes, and so on. And if you press on each button, it shows you exactly what to do and who to contact, and in case if you're in any of these situations while on campus. Next, let's move on to the safety toolbox. So once you open it, you'll get to this page. And basically, Safety Toolbox is really good for if you're alone and walking on campus and you don't feel safe. It offers you different things that you can do to feel safe. So like if you're working alone, the working alone offers you different campuses that you can contact depending on which campus you are at. And it also offers a flashlight, which some phones might not have. So if you're like on campus during the nighttime and you're going to your transportation, then you can use this flashlight to see where you're going. Okay, next let's move on to support and resources. So once you open it, you'll get to this page. So there's counseling and accessibility services, medical support, student contact services, employee assistant plan, and off-campus resources. So when you click on the counseling and accessibility services, you'll get to this, and basically there's 3 buttons that make it easier for us, so you don't have to like know the actual phone number of the counseling and accessibility service office. You can just press this button and call the front desk to book an appointment to see either a counselor or whoever, like a learning strategist. Also, you can click on this button so you don't actually have to type in their website, and you'll get to the counseling services website. And then also there's a button to email the front desk of the counseling and accessibility services front desk for your campus. And then the same thing with the doctor's office at Seneca College. And then these are some resources and services that the student contact office offers. So if you ever experience sexual assault or sexual violence, these are some easy steps to follow to get help. And then if you witness an assault, then these are some easy steps to follow to get help. And lastly, these are some resources that you can use off campus if it's like the weekend or if it's like after hours. Next, let's go to security map. So these are just some maps of where the security offices are on the different Seneca College campuses. Next, let's go to the friend walk. So the friend walk is where you can share your location with a friend in your contacts so they can see if you made it to your destination. And let's go to the COVID self-assessment and information. So when you open it, you can see student frequently asked questions and employee frequently asked questions. And these are just some questions that employees or students have about COVID-19 affecting Seneca College. The COVID case status status just gives you up-to-date COVID cases that are at Seneca College. The Learning Online tab just gives you resources of how you can learn online and tools that you can use. The Resources tab just shows you all the resources that Seneca College offers, so like campus stores, accommodations, counseling and accessibilities, learning center, and so on. And then the COVID-19 updates are just the latest updates according to COVID and everything that you should keep up to date on. The self-assessment tool is where you can self-assess yourself if you have COVID-19, and you can also gain more information. And yeah, that's basically the Seneca Safe app. Next, let's move on to the Seneca mobile app. So when you open it, you'll be asked if you're a student or if you're an employee. So I'm just going to press student. So firstly, this is the main page. So at the top, you can swipe through different Seneca College articles. So on the main page, there are SSF events, timetable, shuttle bus, fees, one card, Ask Sam, courses, welcome to Seneca, student portal, campus life, apps, and links. So when you click on the SSF events, you'll get a timetable of all the events they're hosting, what time, and what date they all are. If you click on the timetable, you'll be asked to sign in, and they'll automatically bring you to Student Home where you can view your timetable. If you click on the shuttle bus, it'll automatically bring you to this page where it asks you which campus you're on and then which campus you want to go to, and then it'll show you your shuttle bus route. If you click on fees, you'll be asked to sign in. It'll bring you to Student Home, and it'll automatically bring you to the fees page where you can see which fees you need to pay or if you have any. And if you press on one card, it'll do the same, ask you to sign in, and then bring you to the one card page where it'll show you that you'll need to take a photo and all the services that the one card can access. The Ask Sam will just bring you to the chat bot where you can ask the robot questions, and it is limited, so it can just basically answer any general questions that you have about Seneca College. And then the Courses tab will just bring you to Blackboard and to your courses. And the Welcome to Seneca tab just shows you where you can book a campus tour, which I highly recommend so you can know where everything is on campus. It shows you the different programs that Seneca College offers, and it shows you the orientation website for new students. The Student Portal tab basically brings you to Student Home where you can see your timetable, your grades, your courses, your exam schedule, fees you may have to pay, any bursaries you applied for, one card information like the one card office, and your Seneca student email. The Campus Life tab shows all the restaurants that Seneca College campuses have, information about the library, about how to book a study room, all important academic dates like when to drop courses, bookstore information, how to get a locker. There's also a locker lottery, but you still have to pay. SSF events, so like their timetable. I don't know what free space is, and the shuttle bus schedule, as well as campus maps, and of course emergency resources and services. And lastly, the Apps and Links tab brings you to a shortcut on how to get to the Ask Sam bot, so you can ask general questions to it about Seneca College, Seneca Navigation, the Seneca Safe app, the Seneca Blackboard app, which I used to use like my first year, but I don't use it anymore because it doesn't work, the Seneca website, the Student Home website, Seneca Works website where you can look for jobs, the SSF website where you can look at SSF events and what they're having, and then all their social media. So yeah, these are two Seneca College apps, the Seneca Safe and the Seneca mobile app, that I would recommend to every Seneca College student to download. They're very useful. And yeah, with that being said, I will see everybody in another video. Bye!